Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with my Let's Play of Pearl Harbor Zero Hour. So, last video we ended up doing Mission 3, Pearl Harbor Aftermath, which means today we will be doing Mission 4, Defense of Guadalcanal. Our objective is to sink any 3 ships. The enemy will have an aircraft carrier to send aircraft at our air bases, however we don't actually need to sink it itself, we just need to sink any 3 ships. So let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Alright, so for this case, we can go with either a Wildcat, a Dauntless, or a Devastator. I'm actually going to go with the Devastator first. It does have a few disadvantages to the Dauntless, being equipped with a worse primary weapon, or worse machine guns, as well as the fact that it has a smaller fuel supply, so it has a much shorter range. However, it does come equipped with torpedoes, which can actually be a little bit of an advantage in comparison to dive bombing, if you know how to use them right. On the other hand, historically, now for those of you who are history buffs, you will know that the Devastator doesn't exactly have the best reputation during World War II. Not entirely its fault, mind you. Part of the problem was the fact that the Devastator, historically, when it came out, it was a state-of-the-art aircraft. The problem was it came out in 1937. And within the few short years between that and the time that the US got involved in World War II, it was pretty badly outdated, unfortunately, and this led to some pretty severe losses. The Battle of Midway is a pretty good example. Okay, we found an enemy transport that's just sitting here, so this will be an easy target. We'll slow down. That should hopefully give our torpedo a better range. Okay, we've taken out one of their 2 guns, which means we can actually go ahead and swing right back around, hit it again, and that'll take out the other gun. But yeah, like I said, the Devastator itself, there's that, and then there's also the fact that the torpedo it carried was extremely unreliable at the start of the war. Now, the US basically had a whole line of torpedoes that had the exact same problems. The most infamous being the Mark 14, but they all seem to have the same general problem, whether you're talking about the Mark 14, which was, if I remember correctly, the submarine torpedo, the airdropped torpedo, or the PT boat dropped torpedo, which were all different models technically, but they had, like I said, the same problems. The big one being that the torpedoes were just not very reliable. In fact, most of them, at least in the early part of the war, would simply refuse to detonate. So yeah, if you've actually seen the movie Midway, and where they show how unreliable, I mean the remake of the movie Midway, where they show how unreliable the torpedoes were, that's actually pretty accurate, in all honesty. So is actually quite a few things from that movie, flawed though it might be. My takeaway from the latest Midway movie is basically, it is an extremely historically accurate film in a lot of ways. Unfortunately, the film itself basically has ADHD. Meaning that the pacing is just extremely brisk. Alright, so we are running a little low on fuel. Hopefully we will be able to land this bird. And I think I am going to want to stick with another Devastator for now. The reason being, the transports are actually relatively quickly moving, so I want to be able to take them out as quickly as possible. That means 3 hits rather than 4 from the Dauntless. Okay, so we will go out again. Accidentally pressed the wrong button there. Now I do know that the way it works is that the enemy, it usually has an enemy convoy, and here's the Japanese aircraft trying to attack our airbase. But anyways, the way it works is that there'll be an enemy convoy of a destroyer and 2 cargo ships. Here we go. And they'll spawn around here at B1, and then they will sail to D2. Want to avoid getting hit as as much as possible. There we go. We've taken out one of their guns. If we take out the other, then we can swing around, hopefully take the ship out without too much difficulty. And that will be 2 of the 3 ships dealt with. We do have a fighter plane trying to get us. I'm losing a lot of health. Oh, they got me. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get that. Well, I might be able to, actually, if I have a Dauntless or something, get over there and just take it out quickly enough. If I'm lucky, I can pull it off. But I'll have to be quick. Now, as you can see, since they took out my Devastator, I did lose the 275 points. That's how the game's economy works. Okay, so we can actually still intercept it. It's still in C2. And it doesn't have any guns. So hopefully this will be 1, maybe 2 bombs, and we'll do it. There we go. I don't think I can take out the other ship quickly enough, but we can try. The flak does do a lot of damage. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we did hit once. We have to hit him 3 more times, at least. It looks like the gun is out. Please hit. Yep. That's hit number 2. Okay, so the gun is still operable. That's going to be another hit. Right down the chimney stack. Or, you know what I mean. Okay, 1 more hit. That should do it. Come on, game. That should be it. There we go. Mission complete. Alright. So, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.